Hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. And in this series we will follow Aloy on her journey to complete all of the side quests throughout the map after completing the story mode. So we are nicely equipped weapon wise. So here we are on the map at the current time. Now I happen to know, although it doesn't show up on the map for some strange reason, there is a quest here. So we're going to jump straight to that location as we have a bonfire in the area, or a campfire. And we're going to make our way up the hill here, and as we progress along you will see on the map at the top there a green exclamation mark has appeared, and we can now go and start a quest, one of actually many that we uncover along the way through this and the next quest. And we go to a small town somewhere, I believe, and a whole load of quests pop up there. But here we are at our quest location. So let's speak to this lady here.
You are not wanted here. The wounded must not be disturbed.
I came to offer help.
Oh, I'm sorry. For days I have done nothing but tend to the wounded. So much suffering, and so little I can do. We don't even have any dream willow for their pain.
What exactly is dream willow?
It's an oil derived from the bark of water willows that soothes pain and beckons slumber. But our supply has run out.
So you need more?
We do. Our hunters keep dream willow along brave trails for emergencies. I suppose the stashes in the east might still be full.
So why haven't you sent some braves to gather more dream willow?
Look around, child. These poor souls are all that remain. Everyone is either wounded or gone to sing the Hymn of Atonement.
You're a matriarch?
Had you grown up in Mother's heart, you would not have asked me that.
I grew up as an outcast, so I guess I ask what I want.
I'm an elder and a healer, but a matriarch? Not anymore. To be a matriarch, one must bear children who then bear their own. But I had just one son, and he died many years ago, defending the sacred land.
And because of that, you're not a matriarch?
A matriarch speaks for generations, girl. Like you, I speak only for myself.
I'll look for dream willow when I head east.
You will? That's very kind, especially given how rudely I greeted you. I apologize for that. Look for it in stashes along brave trails. Give what you find to my niece, Fia, in Mother's Rise, and she'll bring it to me.
So we have a fetch quest on our hands, and we need to acquire ourselves some dream willow, or at least search the locations where it is supposed to be stashed. There are two locations that we have to check. Both are quite a way off, and because I'm still lacking in certain resources, I'm going to hoof it all the way, collecting up whatever resources I can. I will spare you this tedium, and we will skip straight to our first location. Basically these stashes are up either trees or they're quite inaccessible. So there is our stash up there. Now the only way we can get to it is via that rope. So I'm just checking the bottom of the tree. There is going to be no way up there. We're going to have to go up via the rocks here. So we've got to find the way up. Now there's either a yellow marked sort of rope or tie or handhold of some sort, or there'll be a ledge that is marked with a slightly different color. So you have the light and the dark color to the rocks, and the ledge, if there is one, will be roughly the same color as the light colored rock. so sometimes they are quite hard to spot. But luckily we have some yellow ropes, so finding the way up isn't too difficult. So once we're up onto the top of the rocks here, all we have to do is make our way down the rope and over to the stash.
No dream willow. Just a few shards.
So the first of the Dream Willow stashes is a bust, and we're going to move on to the second one now. And again, I am going to hoof it all the way there on foot and collect up what resources I can of those that I need, and a few extras of those that I don't. So luckily the second stash is not that far away, so it won't take us too long to get there, although I will spare you the tedium of me just running around picking flowers. So the second stash, as you can see, is up on this tree, and we need to find a way towards it. And it looks like there's some other tree stump nearby that we may be able to climb up. There's one. It looks like it might actually be a series of jumps, and the start of those jumps, it looks like, yeah, we can't get up the first one there. We're going to have to jump from these rocks, I believe, if we can make it up these rocks. There we go. So I think from here we can do it. Yay! So we're going to make our way along the assault course here up onto that pike, hopefully. If we can drop down directly onto it now, that's brilliant. Yep. So all that's left to do is to make the last leap onto the platform.
Looks like someone's locked up the dream willow in these caches for shards. No dream willow in the caches.
So both of the caches are empty. We need to go and speak to the young lady's daughter, I believe it was, who we spoke to at the beginning of the quest, who gave us the quest. Just going to get rid of these guys here. If you hit them in the right spot with a fire arrow, they explode quite largely. They are quite timid animals, so if you blow one up, the rest should run away. And we need to make our way past the Nora hunting grounds and over to where the young lady's daughter is currently treating some wounded. And we notice here as well there is another quest to be had.
That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. I want to be strong like you, but nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain.
Inara had me search the stashes along the eastern brave trails, but all I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers and sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
You said that you, wanted to be strong, like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the Proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart, so they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could calm him. Help him forget all that and go to All Mother in peace.
I met your aunt in Mother's heart. She was... busy.
Of course. So many Braves were wounded. But they're in good hands now. She is a true healer. Everything I know I've learned from her. I just need to remember her poise and compassion, and I'll be okay.
If I run across John, I'll see if he has Dreamwillow.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
So, this young lady knows of someone who may have some Dreamwillow for us. He's quite a distance away. So from this point on, I think we may start to utilize the fast travel element because it is quite a distance. So we're going to get as close as we can with the campfires, and then we're going to be on foot for the rest of the journey, which does allow me to once again resume collecting up valuable resources that I require. So once we get close enough, we can then find out who we're looking for. The guy's name is Jin or John. It sounds like he's in distress.
Someone!
So this must be his place.
Anyone!
Yeah, I'm here. Let's break in, shall we?
Help! I'm locked in! Someone! Is someone there? Please let me out! Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my Dreamwillow, and left me to die.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang! The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my Dreamwillow and left me for dead.
Why would outcasts steal your Dreamwillow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Oh, I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
So, bandits have made off with all of the Dreamwillow.
Someone left here recently, and they were in a
But
hurry.
they've left tracks behind, so we can follow them. And they're just up and over the ridge of the mountain here. And it looks like they are also in some sort of trouble.
Got it.
So let's help them out before we question them.
Dreamwillow, and they're in trouble.
Kill it!
Should have brought a cart.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything to you.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No. A seeker, in fact. Looking for Dreamwillow.
That could be a problem.
Why did you take the Dreamwillow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure not to hurt him, not that he seemed to notice.
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
There are others who need Dreamwillow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
So these guys are not quite the murderous thieves we've been led to believe, and they have given us the Dreamwillow. So we are now going to go and return that to Jin. I believe his name is Jin. And we're going to tell him to be a better person.
Here's the Dreamwillow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rise. There are wounded Braves there who need it badly.
I will. But what became of the outcasts? Did those wretches pay for their crimes? Ganging up together, speaking to each other, and to us. I hope you showed them no mercy.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's heart.
The motherless girl. If I'd known, I never would have spoken to you.
It's funny how you hate outcasts so much, Jen. Living out here all alone, you're practically one yourself.
I happily keep my own company.
Good for you, since I don't exactly see anyone beating down the door to spend time with you. Except outcasts in need of Dreamwillow, that is. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that Dreamwillow, or I'll be back.
So that is the insult to injury challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.